welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today, I'm joined by my good friend Liss the Lass.
Hello.
Oh. Hello. Sorry about that.
I'm here. Hi. On to the important stuff. We have teamed together to bring you a video on what we believe to be the best top 10 tips for Animal Crossing New Horizons. For any of you new people that might not know what's going on, this might be kind of helpful for you.
Just a disclaimer, all of these tips are of the same importance. No one tip is any more important than the other. And without any further ado, let's crack on with the video. The first tip that we're offering you today is regarding wasps. When catching wasps, if you stand at the base of the tree whilst holding your net, when the wasp nest falls down, your player will automatically face the direction of the wasp nest. All you've got to do is tap A and you'll catch them. It is that easy.
I will lead with the second tip to keep a garbage can in your inventory at all times while you're cleaning your island. It makes the process so much quicker by being able to get rid of items straight away without having to run back and forth to nooks. And your flowers aren't worth that much anyways, so I think it's better to just throw those away.
Definitely. Definitely. Flowers are worth nothing. It's crazy. So the next tip, throughout your Animal Crossing experience, you might notice that you acquire an awful lot of fossils. Now, instead of selling these, you can instead give them to your villagers. And this is great because it doesn't change their house in the sense that it doesn't appear as a furniture item, but it also generates some friendship points for your villagers. It generates 3 friendship points, and you can also wrap these fossils in wrapping paper, and this will obtain you an additional friendship point. It's a nifty little trick, which I think is great in regards to increasing the friendship points with your villagers and getting them really sought after photos.
Okay, so as for the next tip, I wanted to bring up the tree glitch. So there's a really great tweet made by a user on Twitter that explains it. Every time I want to do the tree glitch, I look it up, just ACNH tree glitch. There's a particular way that you have to terraform and waterscape around the tree, and it allows you to demolish the cliff edge around it. So then your tree will be on the edge, which I think is a great tip for decorating, especially on those high cliff tops that might be a little bit hard to plant trees on.
So this next oh, coronavirus.
Oh no, coronavirus.
So following on from Liss's tip about the tree glitch, this next tip does still concern terraforming. However, this tip is aimed at saving you time. When dealing with cliffscaping, instead of destroying cliffs from the outside to the inside, destroy them from the inside to the outside. So what I mean is, when you destroy cliffs, destroy the middle outwards. This prevents you from making half cliffs, which are really annoying. They are so time consuming to get rid of, and I know it's only one extra step, but this does eventually add up when you're terraforming the whole island.
So my next tip is for time traveling. Instead of having to close the software of the game, you can actually change the date from the Save Complete menu screen. So we'll put it on the screen so you can kind of like know what we're talking about, but you don't have to close your software to change the date in the game. And it is from that Save is Complete, see you later menu.
So my next tip that I'm giving you today is regarding rusted parts and Gulliver. When Gulliver crashes on your island with a hangover, instead of giving him back his communicator parts, if you hang on to them and wait for the day to tick over to the following day, these communicator parts will become rusted parts.
My next tip is that when you're hitting rocks, it might be helpful to dig 3 holes behind you so that you don't bump all the way back and then you screw it up, so that you can get all of the available materials from the rock. So if you didn't know that, now you know.
So this is going to be my final tip for you guys. This tip concerns hoarding materials and hot items. You may be familiar with hot items. These are items that Nook's Cranny will be selling double the value for when you sell them. They're craftable items that you should have the recipe to. One of the great things about this is that craftable items sell for double the value because you craft them. So if they're a hot item, you can ultimately get quadruple the value for this item.
If fishing is kind of hard for you to pick up, you might want to, instead of relying on your eyes, maybe rely on your ears a little bit and listen for the sound of when the little plop happens. So there's like a little plop when the fish bobber has sunk and you're ready to smash that A button. So I recommend doing that if you're having a hard time, or if you're approaching a big fish that you think could be rare. Maybe try doing that so that you don't screw it up.
So that is it for our top 10 tips of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and make sure that you go and check out the video on Liss's channel where we identify our favourite flowers from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Liss, have you got anything else to say?
Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, go ahead and check out the channel, and don't forget to like this video if you thought these tips were helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to Cam because he's awesome. So,
and also subscribe to Liss because she makes some amazing content. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.